Hello everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're going to talk about something that is already shaping our lives, even if we don't always notice it. Our topic is the future of work and what artificial intelligence, or AI, will change. You have probably heard people say that AI will take jobs, create jobs, or completely transform the way we work. But what does that really mean for you, for your career, and for your daily life? In this episode, we will explore these questions in a simple and clear way. Let's start with a basic idea. What is AI? Artificial intelligence is technology that allows machines to learn, think, and make decisions in a way that is similar to humans. It can analyze data, recognize patterns, and even communicate using natural language. You already use AI in many ways. For example, when you use a navigation app, a voice assistant, or get recommendations on streaming platforms, that is AI at work. Now, let's move to the main question: how will AI change work? First, AI will automate many tasks. Automation means that machines will do tasks that people used to do. This is not something new. Machines have been replacing human labor for a long time, especially in factories. But now, AI can also do tasks that require thinking, not just physical work. For example, AI can answer customer service questions, write simple reports, and analyze large amounts of data very quickly. This means that some jobs may disappear, especially jobs that are repetitive and predictable. But before you start to worry, let's look at the other side. AI will also create new jobs. History shows us that when technology changes, new types of work appear. For example, 30 years ago, there were no social media managers, app developers, or data scientists. Today, these jobs are very common. In the future, we may see jobs like AI trainers, people who teach AI systems how to behave correctly. We may also see more jobs in technology management, ethics, and cybersecurity. So, while some jobs will disappear, others will grow. Another important change is that many jobs will not disappear, but they will change. This is a key point. Instead of replacing workers completely, AI will often work together with humans. Let's take an example. Imagine a doctor. AI can help doctors by analyzing medical images and finding possible problems. But the doctor is still needed to make the final decision, talk to the patient, and provide care. In this case, AI does not replace the doctor. It supports the doctor. The same is true in many other fields. In marketing, AI can analyze customer data and suggest strategies, but humans are still needed for creativity and emotional understanding. In education, AI can help personalize learning, but teachers are still important for guidance and motivation. This brings us to another big change: the importance of skills. In the future, technical skills will be important, but human skills will be just as important, or even more. Skills like communication, creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence will become more valuable. Why? Because these are the skills that AI cannot easily replace. AI can process data, but it does not truly understand human emotions. It can generate ideas, but it does not have real experiences or personal values. So, if you want to prepare for the future of work, it is a good idea to develop both types of skills. Learn how to use technology, but also work on your ability to think, communicate, and adapt. Now let's talk about another change: flexibility. AI and digital tools are making it easier to work from anywhere. Remote work has already become more common, especially after global events like the pandemic. In the future, this trend may continue. Many companies are already using AI tools to manage teams, track progress, and communicate across different time zones. This means that you may not need to go to a traditional office every day. You might work from home, from a cafe, or even from another country. This flexibility can be very positive. It can help people have a better work-life balance. But it also comes with challenges. For example, it can be harder to separate work from personal life. It can also feel lonely if you do not meet your colleagues in person. So again, balance is important. Another topic we should discuss is lifelong learning. In the past, people often studied for a few years, got a job, and stayed in the same career for many years. But in the future, this model may not work anymore. Because technology is changing so fast, workers will need to keep learning new skills throughout their lives. This does not mean you need to go back to university every year. It can be simple things, like online courses, workshops, or learning from your own experience. The key idea is to stay curious and open to change. Let's now consider a question that many people ask: will AI make work easier or harder? The answer is both. AI can make work easier by reducing repetitive tasks and saving time. For example, instead of spending hours analyzing data, you can use AI tools to do it in minutes. This gives you more time to focus on important and creative tasks. However, AI can also make work more complex. You may need to learn how to use new tools, understand new systems, and adapt to new ways of working. This can be stressful, especially if you are not comfortable with technology. That is why support and education are very important. Companies and governments need to help workers learn and adapt so that no one is left behind. Now let's talk about ethics. As AI becomes more powerful, we need to think about how it is used. For example, how do we make sure that AI systems are fair and do not discriminate? How do we protect people's privacy? And who is responsible when AI makes a mistake? These are not easy questions, and they do not have simple answers. But they are very important for the future of work and society. Many experts believe that we need clear rules and guidelines for AI. We also need people who understand both technology and ethics, so they can make responsible decisions. Another interesting change is how we define a job. In the future, more people may work as freelancers or independent workers. Instead of having one full-time job, they may have several smaller projects with different clients. AI platforms can help match workers with opportunities, making it easier to find work. This can give people more freedom and control over their careers. But again, there are challenges. Freelancers may not have the same job security or benefits as traditional employees. So, society may need to find new ways to support these workers. Let's take a moment to imagine a typical workday in the future. You start your day at home. Your AI assistant helps you organize your schedule and reminds you of your tasks. You join a virtual meeting with colleagues from different countries. AI tools help translate languages in real time, so everyone can understand each other. Later, you work on a project. AI helps you analyze data and suggests ideas, but you make the final decisions. You take a break when you need to, and you finish your work earlier because the tools make you more efficient. This is just one possible scenario, but it shows how AI can be integrated into daily work. Before we finish, let's focus on one important message. The future of work is not something that will just happen to us. It is something we can shape. Technology is a tool, and how we use it depends on us. Instead of being afraid of AI, it is better to understand it and learn how to use it in a positive way. Think about how it can help you in your own work or studies. Try new tools, learn new skills, and stay open to change. At the same time, remember the importance of human values. Technology should support people, not replace them completely. We should use AI to improve our lives, create opportunities, and build a better future. So, to summarize today's episode, AI will automate some tasks, create new jobs, and change many existing ones. It will increase the importance of both technical and human skills. It will make work more flexible, but also more complex. And it will require us to keep learning throughout our lives. The future of work may feel uncertain, but it is also full of possibilities. Thank you for listening today. I hope this episode helped you understand the topic better and gave you some ideas to think about. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to share it with others who are also interested in the future of work. See you next time, and take care.